The HR-V is a completely new model for Honda in the US. You can kind of think of it as a smaller CR-V, although it really is a different vehicle. So let's go for a ride. One of the first things you notice is when you turn on the right signal, it's got Honda's great lane watch where you can see whatever's hiding in the blind spot. It's a really handy thing. We like it a lot if you're like at a stoplight and somebody comes up on a bicycle and all of a sudden you're ready to make a turn and you don't even realize that they're there. You can see the picture. It's like a video, actually, of what's there in your blind spot. It's a really handy thing. Now you'll notice, of course, that I'm shifting, and that's because the HR-V offers a choice of two gearboxes. We've got the 6-speed manual transmission. That's available on front-wheel drive LX and EX, and everything else has a CVT, a continuously variable transmission. Now we love that. Actually, we're just very, very happy with the ability to drive the manual gearbox because it makes it more fun to drive. Now granted, not everybody's going to want that, of course. These days people tend to buy automatics probably in a majority of the time. But kudos to Honda for offering it for folks like us who want to be able to shift for themselves and add a little bit of fun to driving. All HR-Vs in the US come with a 1.8 liter 4-cylinder engine with iVTEC, and it's got about 140 horsepower or so, and when connected with the manual transmission it moves pretty good. Certainly it's not a rocket ship, and it's not designed to be one because it's an economical vehicle. The HR-V is based, of course, on the Honda Fit, and you probably are familiar with that. It's a little economy 5-door hatchback that has lots of room inside and a thing called the Magic Seat. And we showed you how the Magic Seat also works in this HR-V in our separate walk-around video, so be sure to check that out. And you might be wondering, well, what is HR-V and where did Honda come up with that name? There really was an HR-V before. It was never sold in the US, so it's a different model. It's not related to this really at all, but that is not a brand new nameplate. Honda just reused it. So when you're looking at Honda's lineup in the US in terms of crossovers, we've got the HR-V, which is the new small entry-level crossover. Then we've got the CR-V, and everybody knows what that is. And then we've got the Pilot, which is the big one, which is also new for 2016 as well. So why would you want an HR-V? Well, let's say, for example, you're trying to save money, which is the whole idea. The HR-V starts at right around $19,000, which is just a great deal, and that's with the manual transmission that we have here. This model is called the EX, and that adds things like the nice sunroof and alloy wheels and fog lights and other goodies. And I think with Destination we're right around 22 with that one. You can go farther upscale if you want to. They do offer it with leather in the EXL with navigation too, and of course that's going to be a little bit higher priced. So for our money, we would go probably with this model because it's got good equipment for the value, and I think you're going to be seeing a lot of HR-Vs. It's going to be very, very popular because the price is great. There's plenty of room inside. It's surprisingly flexible. You can carry all different types of things in it. As we showed you in our walk-around video, you can reconfigure the rear seat and carry tall things and long things and all sorts of different things. And the main reason, as we mentioned before, is because the gas tank is under the front seats, which makes the rear very low floor. So you've got lots of room in there to do all kinds of things. So, getting back to my question, why would you want an HR-V? Well, there are a number of vehicles in this class for the money, and you of course could go with a sedan or you could go with a coupe, but people these days like to have more room. So instead of that, and instead of a boxy type of vehicle, which they've tried in the US market, like the Scion XB and others like that, people really like the body style of a crossover. It's very popular now. So now we have them in all different sizes: small, medium, large, extra large, you name it. So you can pretty much pick whatever you want, and it really is pretty much up to you what you're shopping for and what your priorities are. If you really want more of a flexible type of vehicle like this is a great choice. The Nissan Juke kind of opened up this market in the US for a very small crossover, which before I think we didn't really have that type of vehicle. There were little type of van type of things like the Toyota Matrix and things of that nature, but they didn't really quite catch on. So we think that this is going to be just a spectacular seller for Honda. If you're looking for a small, affordable vehicle with extra room inside and a flexible interior and different choices, they also, of course, offer all-wheel drive. This one is the front-wheel drive model. Go out and check out the new HR-V and see if it's right for you. Drive it like we did. We've been driving it for about a week. Of course, it's kind of hard to do that on a test drive, but drive it around, see if you like it, see if it fits your lifestyle. It's certainly going to fit your budget, because this is really a very attractively priced car. And kudos to Honda for expanding their lineup with the HR-V. And be sure to see our walk-around video on YouTube that shows more detail about the inside. And for the complete review, go to our website, CarNichiWa.com. We'll have our Honda HR-V review up there in a little bit. So, thanks for riding along with us in the Honda HR-V, and we give it a big thumbs up. Go out and give it a try. See what you think. We like the electric parking brake too. That's a pretty cool thing. Thanks again for joining us in the 2016 Honda HR-V. We'll see you next time.